This is an NFT. That is an NFT. Anything digital can and should be an NFT. NFTs are literally saving artists financially.
Who's NFT?
Are actually bad for the environment. What the hell are these NFTs and why is everyone talking about them right now like it's the Bitcoin boom all over again?
What does it even stand for? National Football Toss? This sounds made up. So Beeple is one of the most prominent names in the NFT space. And
I don't get it. I still don't understand what NFT is.
Work, but,
okay, I'm just gonna back because I still don't get it. Non-fundable token? What does that mean? If it's a non-refundable, I would understand it's something that token that you buy and you can't refund it. But like, what's a non-fundable? Wait for explanation.
We'll get to it.
So Beeple is one of the most prominent names in the NFT space, and great artist.
Yeah.
Really currently has a piece up at auction house Christie's that is currently sitting at $3 million with just $6.6 million.
Yeah.
$6 million in a matter of minutes. $11 million in one weekend with the top bidder coming in at $3.6 million.
Yeah, by now you're screaming at us, okay, we get it, lots of money. What the fuck is an NFT?
Yes.
So NFT, non-fungible, is something that is not interchangeable. In the world of NFTs, if someone creates a work of digital art, only they can decide how many there are and what the value is based on what someone will pay. It can and it does change, but there's only one version of that creation, or however many are minted of that one version. This is all backed up and verified by the blockchain with proof of ownership and transfer existing throughout time. It's proof that you own it, even if it's something digital.
So what?
But also, you could just screenshot it and have it using
exactly
power the entire nation of Argentina for a month.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you're probably saying if it's an image or video or an animated GIF, why can't I just right-click it and have it? Well, yeah, but you won't own it, whatever the fuck that even means in this context. You won't be the person who has ownership.
Wait a minute. I guess it's a different thing from copyright. I'm still a bit confused.
Comparison that's thrown around frequently is, you could download the Mona Lisa, or maybe even a Shepard Fairey, or a Banksy, or a Basquiat, or Caravaggio, or Rembrandt. You can download any of those and print them out and get them printed on a canvas and hang it up and say, look, I have it. But there are original pieces that exist that have certificates of all, but you get it. It's not the same as actually owning it, but it's digital, so who gives a shit? So yeah, this sounds really fucking stupid when you're talking about digital goods, and it is. But whatever the case may be, there's an entire economy booming around these pieces of digital art right now. And there are things that are good about this, but mostly just things that are bad about it.
It doesn't make sense.
At this point that Elliot is very... He's down on Nifties.
This is the dumbest fucking thing
NFTs
to emerge in 2021.
I've been
I like the guy in the glasses
for a month and a half, 2 months now. Yeah, I mean the art is cool, and you can say that you like the art, but also it's the monetary aspect that has people interested in this. That's the entire thing.
Yeah, it's like custom dollar bills.
Like if you buy something, you already own it. Let's say I'm a freelancer and a company hires me. Okay, and I make an image for them. We have we have to make an agreement before any sale or exchange takes place about who owns the work. Do I own the work even after I get paid? Because it can't be so. Like they can get it and use it for one thing, and then they own it for that one thing, but they can't further sell it for other things. Or I can give them all rights to it and then they own it, they can do whatever they want with it, and then I don't have the copyright anymore. This is like a stock market, but it doesn't make sense. Like you can explain this whatever way you want to. It still doesn't make sense because there are already laws for these things. It's like they just want to come up with a new concept to make a thing out of it. Like it's already there. There's already a law for this.
A percentage of that art or that transfer. If an artist sells an NFT for $100 and the person who bought it sells it for $1,000, and the artist
it's called licensing.
10% on every sale, that artist just made an additional $100.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
I work in pattern design right now, and you can either sell your patterns on things, and you, of course, own the copyrights. No one can copy your work that you printed on stuff, or you can license your pattern to a company, and then the company sells stuff with the pattern printed on it, and you get a percentage every time. What the fuck?
The sale on this art. Basically, the artist gets paid every time their art is sold on the secondary market. So in that sense, it's actually really, really great for artists. And
it's already great for artists.
Unless you're dead or are working for a big corporation or something like that, you're not going to be making a whole lot of money off of it in a traditional sense.
If you are an artist, absolutely get that back. Like, don't pass up your opportunity to trick people into giving you money. Made up bullshit is happening right now, and will probably go away within the next couple weeks when the
yes, it will. Thank you, Mr. Glasses.
I like the overall
let's call him Mr. Beard because he has a cool beard.
Soon. Negative aspects.
How most of the people who own famous works of art are fucking imbeciles who don't appreciate that art. They just like saying, "Hey, I have a Picasso. Look at it."
Yes,
pretty
that's
cool.
True.
Anyway, yeah. People are buying art on the speculation that it will either.
I like this channel. I'm gonna subscribe.
Scarcity involved. I would say the biggest argument against that.
Internet today.
Everyone.
It's kind of like a legal scam, honestly, because if you hire an artist to make a picture for you, whether digital or traditional, it's in the contract already. Whether it's the artist still owns it after the transaction or the artist gets a percentage every time the client wants to use it again. It's like you already own whatever you buy if that's part of the agreement, and no one can make any duplicates of it. It's against the law. Like a lot of people take images off Google and use them on their websites or use them on their business website. Like, for example, they go online, they go to Google, and they find pictures of kids in class, and they just take these pictures and they put them on their pages, just to make the page look better. This is actually breaking the law because this picture, even though it's on Google, it's still owned by somebody. You cannot just take it, whether digital or traditional.
The not so flashy and exciting aspect of NFTs, and it's a problem. It comes along with everything related to the blockchain, and that's energy consumption. Lots and lots and lots of energy consumption. Maintaining the blockchain ledger uses a ridiculous amount of energy. Here's a few select
That's important for us.
While not as bad as Bitcoin, a single Ethereum transaction is estimated to have a footprint on average of around 35 kilowatts per hour. This in itself is ludicrously high. To put that into perspective, this is roughly equivalent to an EU resident's electric power consumption for 4 days.
Holy shit.
This is for an act which takes a fraction of a second from the point of view of the person engaging in the act. A single click of a mouse sets off a chain reaction and sends a signal to mining farms around the world, which go on to have a footprint of 35 kilowatts per hour for an average transaction, with emissions of close to 20 kilograms of CO2 for that
well,
single
isn't
mouse
anything
due to the underlying POW algorithm.
You do online,
for example,
consuming energy like that?
Estimated to have a footprint of a few grams of CO2, and watching 1 hour of Netflix is estimated at around 36 grams CO2. An ETH transaction is thousands times more costly than other internet activities that individuals typically engage in. And this is an average ETH transaction. Unfortunately, it turns out that NFT sales and related transactions
crypto
on a
farmers,
blockchain such as Ethereum are a lot worse.
Well, this is bad.
Aliens landing on Earth in like 100 years, and we're all dead. And they're like, wow, what the fuck happened here? And they're like, it's because they were driving around in gasoline-powered cars and ruined the environment. Like, no, they actually figured that out. It seems all these cars are electric.
They were really getting a hold on that.
Yeah, it seems they turned that around since the last time we visited. So what? Oh, they were selling JPEGs.
And our track record as humans indicates that we're just going to destroy the planet real quick.
I mean, I feel
well, it's already destroyed. It's like Greta said. She's she's 18 years old now, so she's not a child anymore, but she's the one who does school strikes. So Greta says, it's not good enough for us to start using, to start making electric cars obligatory in 50 years or in 30 years, because if your house is burning right now, then you get out of your house right now. You don't get out of your house in 30 years because, you will just burn with the house.
A single artist burned the equivalent of 49 years of electricity consumption with an addition of just 2 artworks. Yeah, I don't like this.
And look the other way.
Maybe I should start doing traditional art, but I can't stop using computers to produce art.
Show, you've definitely bought and sold cryptocurrency at some point without having any idea that it has an effect on anything other than your pocketbook. Wow, this is a moral quandary. I sold every. I didn't. I'd have that many. They're
Oh, okay, Ramza, I get it. I get it.
Learn about it because it's fucking tech.
So I'm not consuming as much CO2 because I'm not turning my images, like after working digitally, I'm not consuming that much energy because I'm not selling them as NFTs. All right, cool.
I had like 5. I
feel better now,
really
Ramza. Thank you.
Keeping that. What is it? A lot of musicians are looking at NFTs as a way to supplement their income. And look, it's great. Artists should be paid. Musicians should be paid. It was like,
this is actually a huge issue for artists. Artists, like a lot of people struggle to make a living out of art because of all of these websites that just, for example, sell logos for $5, or you can go and get photos for $1. So clients are like, why should we come and purchase something from you that you're going to charge, hourly for, when I can just go on one of these websites and get one of these?
Also, with
that framed in your house.
With the Blau thing, look, it's scarcity. People are buying scarcity and they want to have a one-of-one kind of thing. A lot of musicians are looking at NFTs as a way to supplement their income. And look, it's great. They should be making more money than they do. It's just funny when you're like I imagine an indie band going, hey, there's like 300 copies of it. It's limited.
One of the artists in Imaginism Studio, they did Ice Age. They did, what else did they do? Men in Black. They did they did the concept art for a lot of awesome movies. And he said that when you make something and you want to sell it, you put a label on it that it is limited, then people want it even more. So if you like make an advertisement for it, like only 5 available, then a lot of people are going to want it because it's like, come on, get it while it's there.
I'm going to drive up in my Lambo and I'm going to open the door and water the tree that I planted to offset my carbon emissions.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm going to stop here, guys, because I don't want to show the whole episode. This is these guys' work.
There's NFTs for
I don't think I should show the whole thing. I don't know.
But
they are really good source of news. Yeah, I like them a lot.
They're now able to get paid with every transaction. So if the price of their piece soars and starts getting bought and sold frequently, they get paid more and more. If the price of their piece drops and people panic
probably
trying to get rid of it,
he is hiding a mohawk under his scalp. He doesn't have a mohawk coin.
Annual convention of the Republican
Party. Maybe this guy has a mohawk.
E3 for conservative dorks.
Maybe this guy has a mohawk. But you know who he looks like? He looks like that actor from Third Rock from the Sun. There we go. They kind of look alike, don't they? He looks like Breaking Bad. No, he does not look like Walter White.